What's up, little M's beauty babes? So right now I'm going to be doing a girl talk on finding yourself. I feel like this is a really important topic towards me specifically. I don't want to get too much in detail of explaining in my intro about it, but I just want to let you guys know that I am really trying to pull through a filming um, this video and my other videos that will be going up. I'm gonna really try to pull through and film for you guys. Currently I am not feeling 100%. I just was in the ER 2 days ago, and I was just dealing with some woman stuff, and then I came home and then I was just feeling even worse, and then I got a sinus infection now, so I'm dealing with like a sore throat, kind of losing my voice. It's gonna be a little cracky here and there. And if you guys see me constantly sneezing, I'm definitely showing you guys this is the real me. So you guys are gonna see the sick M. So I just want to let you guys know that I'm gonna push through and grind for you guys, even when I'm sick. But if I talk slow in this girl talk, just bear with me because, my throat is hurting and stuff like that. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. Give this video a fat thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to always be notified of my videos, and let's get this started. Okay, so this girl talk about finding yourself. I feel like this is really important for girls that feel like they're losing themselves, whether it's in a relationship, whether it's just, being by yourself. There was a time in my life that I feel like I hit rock bottom, and I still feel kind of like I'm in rock bottom in a way, but I feel like I lost myself when I was 13. I gotta say 13 because I was going through a lot when I was 13. And then I was trying to find myself again, and it was hard because it was like I didn't know where to start. I didn't know who to talk to. I didn't know like if my friends would understand because I was so young. And like when you're trying to find yourself, you really gotta go deep into yourself and find yourself. Ugh, my throat is hurting. Sorry, guys. But you really gotta go deep into yourself and find yourself, because if you don't, you're gonna lose yourself along the way. And I definitely feel like I lost myself along the way when I was 13 and up. Like, I felt like I lost myself. I felt like I didn't know what my passion was. I didn't know how I felt about myself, like about me loving myself. I didn't embrace accepting myself. I didn't like anything about myself. And it was hard because it's like, who wants to deal with that on a constant basis? And 2015 came around and I met my boyfriend, and I was telling him like I didn't feel like my 100% self. Like I'm having a hard time finding myself, and we talked about it and stuff, and he felt like he lost himself too. So we kind of helped each other in a way of finding each other. Talking it out loud, and he was my person in 2015. He helped me really find myself. But it was not just him, actually. I actually found myself on my own. I I started changing up my style. I was trying to not be something I'm not, but be who I truly am. And it was hard for me to be like, okay, this is who I am. And I was changing my style up. I was trying to figure out different like hair colors that I've always wanted to do, like black and red's my hair for the longest. But I felt like black hair is just naturally me. So if you're a girl that's dealing with like having a hard time finding yourself, whether it's you have to figure it out on your own, whether it's you have to have somebody talk to you about it, but don't have a person help you change you. You know what I mean? Don't ever let somebody change you when you tell them that you're having a hard time finding yourself. Like my boyfriend, he didn't do that to me. He talked to me about like, oh, what you're passionate about, what's this, what's that, what's this, what's that. And then I opened my eyes after like talking about it, because it's like I opened my eyes and then I realized like, okay, this is what I've been telling him. This is who I truly am, obviously. Um, so that's when I started getting passionate about makeup and like YouTube, and like, I started finding myself. I definitely think I found myself through YouTube. Um, so if you're a girl that ever has had an issue where you lost yourself in a relationship, or you lost yourself because of like family drama, or like whatever the case is, don't ever forget who you are, because you that bitch. You are that bitch. You will find yourself. As long as it could take up to years, it could take up to weeks, it could take up to months, it could take up to, I don't even know. It could take up to many years of trying to find yourself. Nobody knows who they truly are. Nobody knows what their true passion is until they go for that risk and they figure out like, okay, am I really into this, or am I really into this? And then like, um you just gotta figure out like what your really truly your interests are and your hobbies are, and you gotta figure out like whether or not um you want to keep doing what you love. And even if you have to take negative people out of your life to find yourself, I definitely think that's one of the best things you could do, because I felt like I had a lot of people in my past stopping me from finding who I was. Because honestly, I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. Back then I had friends that I felt like I couldn't be my 100% self with. Like I had to put on an act because our lifestyles were different. And it shouldn't be like that. You should always be your 100% self. Oh, you should always be your 100% self, because if you're not, it's going to be really hard to, sorry guys. It's going to be really hard to figure it out in the future. And that's the trouble I had. Like I couldn't tell people certain things because I was scared to being judged. And that's one thing I'm going to tell you guys: never be scared of being judged. Somebody's going to hate you for you. Somebody's going to hate you just for being you, and somebody's going to like you for being you. And if you lose that person, as long as you're losing that person and you're not losing yourself, that's all that matters. Um if you lose yourself while trying to be in like live a whole different life and not be who you really want to express yourself to, like your friends, to your family, to your significant other, then it's really going to be hard for you in the future to be honest with yourself, be honest with others. And that's why I'm so happy that I found myself in 2015, and I'm still learning. You're not going to find yourself like to 100%, but you're never going to be 100% with yourself, and that's okay. But as long as you have somebody that's there to support you and there to listen and there to love you for you, that is one of the most amazing things to have. Because if you don't have that, then you're just going to be really like stuck, and you're going to be like questioning stuff. Like before I found my boyfriend, I was questioning like, how am I going to get myself out of this dark place? And in my mind, that how am I going to find myself? How am I going to take myself out of this hole of being my true self? And I found it. I found my person. I found who I was. I found that I actually like to wear things that I never thought I would like to wear. I never thought I was going to be successful on YouTube, and look where I'm at. I'm still grinding and shining. I never thought I would be talented with makeup, with special FX makeup, with regular makeup. Um, like, you just learn a lot about yourself when you find who you truly are. And I didn't know I had this much strength. I didn't know how many weaknesses I had. I didn't know how many talents I had. I didn't know my abilities. Like, I didn't know what I had until I gave myself that chance and took myself out of that dark space in my mind. But if you guys are in a place in your life, if you're trying to find yourself, either have somebody help you or start exploring with yourself. Start exploring with your interests. Start exploring with everything that you can, whether it's like if you're interested in makeup, whether you're interested in art, whether you're interested in technology, whether you're interested in going into the military, whether you're interested of um, just anything, and figure out your flaws, figure out the little things about you that you never discovered before about yourself. And I feel like that's so important about finding yourself, because that's what helped me find myself and like my passions. And I have days where I'm down and stuff, and like I'm just like very doubtful about things, like, oh, should I continue to do YouTube? Am I really good at makeup? Like, I know that it takes time to learn and like teach yourself more stuff than what you're able to really do. And that's where I'm pushing myself, of saying, you got this, Emily. You're a go-getter. And I never looked back after that. And I'm telling you guys, once you are in that light of goodness, you're definitely never going to want to look back of who that person was. Because yes, that person got you through a lot. Who I was in the past, got me through so much what I was dealing with in my past. But it definitely made me stronger and made me open my eyes. Like, I'm better than what all those people said. I'm better than what I thought I pictured myself as. Because when you hear things about yourself and you continuously get hate and stuff from like school, from friendships, from anything, it just sticks to your mind where you lose yourself. So it's not healthy to lose yourself, but it's not also like a bad thing, because it just makes you come up to be bigger and better than what you were. And I'm glad who I was in the past, because that person got, that Emily, the past Emily, got me through so much. And I had so much strength back then. I have even more strength now. And let me tell you guys, there is so much you guys don't know that I've been through, but who I was in the past, I got through that time. And I'm so happy that I got through that time with my family, with my new friendships that I created, with my significant other that I've been with for 5 years now. And I feel like I'm in the best point in my life. Yeah, I have obstacles right now. That's normal. But there's nothing wrong with having obstacles, because life is not perfect. But like I said, if you're trying to find yourself, start either with somebody trying to help you, take you out of that dark, hole, or start exploring. Start asking like yourself, like, oh, okay, I used to love to do art. Why don't I like to do it now? And start, even writing it out would help you. So I wanted to do this girl talk because I feel like a lot of people lose themselves and, and have a hard time finding themselves after. So never lose yourself in a relationship. That's my number one advice. Never lose yourself in a relationship, because it's really not worth it. Relationships come and go. Friendships come and go. And I was perfectly fine with the friends I've lost. I was perfectly fine with the relationships I've lost. Everything from my past stays in my past. Everything in my present is the best thing for me right now. And whatever, I have planned in the future, it's going to probably even be better. So never lose yourself because of toxic people, toxic relationships, toxic friendships, toxic family members. Never lose yourself because of that. Because if you do, like I said, you're going to have a hard time finding yourself. Another advice I want to give you is, like I said, stay interested in your hobbies. Start exploring. I feel like exploring will get you to a lot of places where you'll figure out who you truly are. And know your worth. Always know your worth, guys. Like, know that you're that girl that's gonna grind, shine, be beautiful, be who you truly are. It doesn't matter if you're skinny, if you're chunky, if you're tall, if you're small. It doesn't matter. Just always know your worth, because you don't have to prove yourself to no one but yourself. And that's all really what I have to say. This is really hard to do this video because my throat is killing me right now, but I hope I gave you guys really good advice on finding yourself, because I feel like I've been seeing a lot of people talking about how can I find myself, blah 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 blah. So I wanted to do this video for you guys, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give this video a fat thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.